The Morning Brew continues. First guests at the table. I'm Larry Aarons, Aaron Muffaletto, and our friend Howie Kybell from Yelp brought along these two wonderful folks from Tricklock, and we have Alex Knight here, who's a core member of the Tricklock Theater Company, and Hannah Kaufmann, who's the artistic director. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning.
Couple of performers here, Aaron.
Yeah.
It's a little early for us, though. So
Oh, yeah.
don't get your hopes up.
We just started the festival a couple days ago, so our nights are long.
Was I right in calling this a theater festival?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Revolutions. So you bring in theater groups from all over the world, really. Who do you have here?
Oh gosh, this year we have a company from Berlin called Die Roten Punkte, and they have a rock show this weekend. Next weekend we have a show called Fonale, and that is the performance project First Generation. And then the third weekend, and next weekend we also have Lauren Weedman, who has appeared on The Daily Show. She has a solo show.
Her show is particularly really fun because she came here to Albuquerque and she's spending time creating the show. She's looking for a place to raise her kids, right? Albuquerque, the idea of the show is this is a possible place. So she's investigating our city, creating a show called Good For You Albuquerque right now.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
So what can we expect? If I go to the show tonight, is it like one performance or is it several performances in one?
Tonight
Depends
is
on the
just
show.
tonight is just one show at the National Hispanic Cultural Center. They've been a partner of ours since the beginning of the festival. But tomorrow we have 2 performances. Saturday we have 3 or 4. It just depends on the day. So check the calendar.
Yeah. Now Tricklock's been around for a while. Give us a little history.
Sure. Tricklock was founded, this is our 20th season, so the company was founded in 1993. We focus a lot on, obviously, international exchange and touring, and we offer our own performances throughout the year. So we're the theater company in residence at the university, and then we do most of our own work, and the company just got back from a tour to Africa, so we do a lot of traveling.
Oh, that's not too bad, is it?
No, it was not horrible. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
That's really neat. Why do you stage this here, this theater festival? What's the motivation for you guys?
We love theater, and the shows that we get to see when we're out on tour, like in Africa or when we're in any of these foreign countries, they do something to us. I don't know, theater has this ability that no other art really does. It's something about it so magical and in the moment, it only exists there. It's not a film. And so, to see these works do stuff to us, that we want to bring that to Albuquerque and have the same experience for, the people here.
Now this is going on for a few weeks through February 2nd, right?
Yes.
So are you able to buy like a package for the whole event?
We have what's called a passport for the festival, and you can purchase a 4-show or an 8-show, and we have student prices and senior prices. There's a whole shebang. But your passport lets you come to 4 or 8 shows. You can split them, you can share them, you can gift them. All of the pricing options are on our website.
I think last year we talked to Tricklock, and I can't remember if it was you guys or not, but what's neat about this is that you guys actually house the theater members as best you can with other people locally here. So you get to spend a lot of time with them.
Yeah, really, and that's again what we like. I think another thing about theater is a film. You see the movie and Johnny Depp's just gone. He's not there. But after a play, this guy comes out, and you can have some wine with them and talk to them about the performance, and so something magical about that.
Yeah, Revolutions is really unique in that most theater festivals are what we call pay-to-play festivals. You have to apply to be involved, and then you have to pay your own way. And Revolutions isn't. You don't have an application fee. We pay for all of your plane tickets, all of your housing. We feed our artists. So it's a pretty big endeavor, but it's really unique in that.
Wow. So how many shows are there in this whole festival?
32?
A lot.
32.
Wow. Over 3 weeks, yeah.
That's a lot. No wonder you guys are a little tired.
Looking a little tired? Yeah, thanks,
No wonder.
Larry.
I get it. Any language barriers with the folks from Germany that are here?
No,
they're pretty good.
We do have an artist from Barcelona who we've been taking a translator with when we go to interviews, but yeah, it's been great, especially in Albuquerque. Like nobody speaks Spanish.
No, I think you can find 1 or 2 people.
You had to have a few people like that. Did you
in the past,
are people going to understand us
definitely,
there?
For sure.
A lot of the shows coming, though, generally they're very physical, and so a lot of times there's very few words. In fact, one of the shows is called Without Words. So I think it's something that we look for also is stuff that the audiences can get here. We're not going to bring some really complicated dialogue-y piece.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to bring up some images here. If you could tell us who these people are and what they're doing and all that.
He's eating a carrot.
Those are our friends Lilou and Clément from France, and they were out a couple of years ago with a performance
With this
called
show.
Roadway Closed to Pedestrians. And they are fantastic performers. They're amazing acrobats, just very, very beautiful mime storytellers. And they have a performance called Without Words that is in the third week of the festival.
Are these people like street performers? How they got started?
Their shows are almost always done on the street. In fact, they came out last year with a show that we put into a theater, but it's not supposed to be. So this year they're coming back with a new show and the old show, and we're putting that old show outside where it's supposed to
So I
be.
love about going to Europe when you go around cities. There's all these street performers, and they're really talented people. I think they fit into that category. Here's some more folks that we're going to look at here. Who's this?
Wow.
Wow, looks like cabaret or something.
That is March 4th Marching Band, and we are presenting them partnering with AMP Productions, and they will be at the Sunshine Theater on the 24th, and it's like pirates met the apocalypse met some kind of street band, and they're just absolutely, they're fantastic. They're stilt walkers, they're fire eaters, fire breathers. It's, lots of stilts, lots of acrobatics, and amazing, amazing music.
All right, let's show another one here. You guys brought a lot.
I like this trivia game.
Yeah, this is fun. This looks very European also.
That actually is a press photo from the show that Alex and I are creating that will go up in our Excavations New Work series. So
nice.
yeah, it's a work in progress that, we'll have 2 shows that night on Sunday.
Good.
Now you mentioned it's going to be at a few different theaters, right? So there must be a huge collaboration with all of these
Absolutely.
places to get this all figured out. I mean, how did that go?
I mean, we've got partners with NHCC and UNM and,
AMP this year, Make Theater
Yelp.
Company out of Minneapolis. Urban Verbs, we had an Urban Verbs performance last night. Yelp is always so spectacular to us. They take really good care of us and help us
Good.
promote. But NHCC and UNM have been on board since the beginning of the festival 14 years ago, and we've just kind of been able to run with them, and they've grown with us, and it's been really spectacular.
Yeah.
Are you becoming known around the theater community around the world for this event, the
a
Revolutions?
little bit.
Are
Yeah.
people are
Yeah,
starting
every year
to
a
say,
little
hey,
more.
I'd like to go to that.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
people that come out just to see the festival, and certainly, I mean, just here, even all of our volunteers and all of our patrons, they kind of block out January for us, and they tell us that. We, of course, do it. I'm always surprised when other people do, but yeah.
We're going to show a few more photos here of some of the acts. What about this? This is curious.
This is a press photo from The Menu, which is a show that Tricklock is producing and putting up this year.
Very
with,
good.
Our actors. It's a book of poetry by a mentor of ours called Jim Linnell, and we've adapted it for the stage.
Good. Let's shoot another one up here, Dan, our director. That's your
that's
company.
just us.
That's just you guys.
That is Molly, and Molly is a performance by David Blanco from Barcelona, and it is a clown piece about a man who starts hearing voices from his suitcase and falls in love with his suitcase.
Oh no.
Yeah, in the vein of kind of the Spike Jonze Her recent
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
same kind of idea.
Here's another one. We have another one for you.
Cool. That's Hakeem, Carlos, and Cloudface, right? From Urban Verbs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're local.
Sure.
Yeah.
Local
They just,
guys.
Yeah, they just had a show on what was that? That was Thursday.
It was
Wednesday?
yesterday.
Well, yeah. So yeah, they're a local poetry company, I suppose.
And here's one more. These are the German guys, right?
Yes, that is Die Roten Punkte, and they are out of Berlin, and they have this amazing story. Otto and Astrid are their names, and they were orphaned at 12 and 8, and they took shelter in a squat in Berlin and found some instruments and started a band and have been doing this since then.
Wow.
I wonder if that's a piece of the Berlin Wall right there. I don't know. It could be.
I
You
will
never
have to
know.
ask.
When you guys see this stuff, and you don't really know what's coming, you just know who's coming, right? But when you see it, are you just amazed at the breadth and depth of some of the performances?
Absolutely.
You're just like the audience too.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes also maybe one of us has gone out and seen this show, and they're like, "You have to see this," and they get to bring it back, which is a lot of fun. And we get to show
fun.
it to the whole company. Yeah.
And
love-
Revolutions has been going on for how long now?
14 years.
14. Oh,
I've always loved the inventiveness of Tricklock,
Thank
and
you.
that's what sets you apart. It really is something. I hope you guys find a little rest and enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of this. It's going on through February 2nd, and check the website for all the details.
Great.
It's good of you to get up early and
Yeah.
come down
Oh,
here.
we're
every
working
year.
hard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah, I
you,
know,
thank you.
appreciate
We got work
it.
to do. We need to be up anyway.
Yeah, okay. Let's get to it. Alex
Thank
Knight
you.
and Hannah Kaufmann
thank you so
from
much.
the Tricklock Theater Company. Their theater festival Revolutions is going on for a few more weekends. Want to thank Howie Kybell from Yelp for setting this up for us. Thank you, Howie.
Howie.
He's in the house here. I'm Larry, and Aaron and I will be back in just a moment with more on the Morning Brew. The Sassy Apron is next.